What?
All right. Welcome to a new edition of the Breakdown.
We breaking it down, nigga. We talking about that work.
Yes. So, nonetheless, we just came off a great episode of the Three Amigos podcast,
Pesico, Pesico.
WrestleMania podcast edition. So, this is our second one and on to bigger and better things. But nonetheless, we're about to break it down, y'all. All right. We're going to talk about today the topic everybody's been talking about all week.
Oh man.
The break.
Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Woo, take that.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so in case you did not know, earlier this week, Sean P. Diddy Combs' home was raided by the FBI. Okay, they unfortunately they put you know um, his two sons in handcuffs while they were doing their search in his Miami home. They also searched the California home as well, and a lot of people thought that Diddy was on the run, even though because his plane actually took off and went somewhere else. But unfortunately, he was not on it. He was actually still in U.S. territory. And a statement came out from his attorney saying basically we need to wait till all the facts come out before uh, any accusations are made and things of that nature. We also had commentary this week from many different people, mainly Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, who
Always,
have
always been.
decided to troll the situation and bring up a lot of accusations about Diddy and about different things in regards to Diddy, and also attack people that were known to go to Diddy events and Diddy parties. So we had that. Then we had a response from uh, Stevie J, who's also implicated in this lawsuit by Little Rod, which I'll get into in a second. I'm trying to give the story out so everybody understands what's happening here. Stevie J, who wants to smoke with 50. Okay, he wants to smoke with 50. He wants to go hand to hand combat with 50 Cent. Now, just in case to bring you up to speed, Little Rod, one of the producers that worked for Bad Boy, mainly Universal, uh, has accused Diddy of different sexual deviant acts tried to be done upon him. Um, and what ends up happening is that he denied the transgressions. And we're going to use the word allegedly because we don't know this to be true. And he believes he was fired because of that, and that's why he pursued the lawsuit. Now we don't know why the FBI decided to go in the manner in which they did to get information and proof. Usually there's some type of legal criminal um, background when it comes to the FBI raiding anyone's home. They don't just go in to get documents; they go in for a reason. And so having said all that, I'll turn it over to my wonderful castmates and ask them what are their thoughts on everything that happened this week to Sean P. Diddy Combs. Uh, first person I
Well,
like to. Oh, okay, go ahead, Kev.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So I just want to say shout out to
If
our
Diddy
leading
was a saint,
prosecutor in the court of public opinion, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. He's leading the charge against P Diddy. Um, yeah, I mean, look, for all the victims, alleged victims, that this is affecting, I kind of, I'm sympathizing with them. Hopefully that, whatever the real story is, whatever the truth is that justice is paid forward, and that we keep what's right in the front of all of the shenanigans, all of the drama, all of the things that's going down. It is very surprising to see that the FBI got involved, which leads me to believe that there's some more dirty dealings or illegal dealings on a federal level that Mr. Diddy's involved in, maybe with some of his businesses, as well as these sexual allegation type things going on.
Okay. Diesel, your thoughts.
to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you this. I got some time today. Um, it's annoying. It's annoying to wake up every day constantly succeeding these things, like these sexual allegations, from the month of from what December up until now, and I'm quite sure for the rest of the year we're going to keep hearing more. It's fucking annoying. That's all you see on your timeline. Um, it started out as rumors of Diddy and all his things that he done. We done heard this shit for years. So now it's coming out. For me, I feel like this shit is just a payday for everyone to get their money. Because like when shit like that happens to you, that's some shit that you really like you would want to keep behind closed doors. You don't want that out there. You don't want nobody knowing like you've been violated. The fuck? These people hold on, somebody played with my goddamn they done, who the fuck they playing with my goddamn with my they done connected their shit to my damn my Bluetooth. Okay. This okay, oh
He
they
got hacked. He got hacked. Somebody connected their music to his Bluetooth speaker.
yeah, like come on. Now like I was saying. So since I was so rudely interrupted, um,
Was it
yeah, I
Diddy?
think this is just a payday for people because like if someone violates you, if
He said,
someone
"Don't be
violates you,
cool."
you that's something that you probably want to keep behind you. That's something you probably keep behind closed doors to yourself,
Right.
or that's
Mm,
something that you probably go to you take to the grave with you. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that this man is rich and he gets the monies, he got the monies. Take this, take that, take that. They trying to take this shit. They trying to take it for payday. And the shit that
not take that,
50
take
doing,
that, take that.
I think the shit that 50 doing is disgusting. It's disgusting. And it's like a fucking man. You at step one with 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 tearing down another black man, and then it's just being added on with everybody else and their fucking public opinions. Like I feel like this was something he was doing on his own personal time, and it just
Hmm.
got out there and it leaked. He is a grown ass man at the end of the day.
Hmm.
He's a grown ass man. He does what he do behind his closed doors. It is not the public's business. It's no one's business. That's what I gotta say about that. Leave that man alone. But if he did some shit that is illegal and it is fucking like not suitable, then I'm totally with that. Do by all means, let him get his day in court and do what you need to do, if that's the case. But other than that, he's a grown ass man. He's in his fucking comfort of his own home. And then it was said that the FBI they found micro cameras in his house in each of his rooms. So who knows what was going on in the house, whatever and whoever was there.
Hmm.
You on video, bitch. That's what I gotta say. I'm gonna
Um,
roll up my weed.
my our esteemed colleague Random Thoughts has been in media for over 20 years
Mm-hmm.
and has encountered many different personalities in terms of the hip hop business.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your take on this situation?
Um, I mean, it's two sides of the fence, right? So it's people who are in the industry who were clamoring to the top, doing what it takes to get where they think, they wanted to be in the industry, right? So whatever bribe, whatever contract, whatever deal they made, people made those decisions. You understand what I'm saying? I too made decisions, which is why, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And I don't blame people. People make decisions, right? When it comes to the whole Diddy thing, I don't think, first of all, when it comes to the prosecutor, Curtis Jackson, I think if you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. I think he too have things that he's done in privacy, and this is not to defend Diddy. I want to be very clear on my stance. This is not to defend Diddy or anybody else. I think all of those people who have power, who's been up there with money, and know what it is they had to take and do to get there, besides just hard work and sacrifice, um, know what it is. So they're
Mm.
involved in some sort of possible not morally correct thing in one way, shape, or form or the other. Ain't nothing in Hollywood but the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing in Hollywood but the devil. So going back to having years in the industry, I've noticed and witnessed things that I will never probably talk about. Um, I think that the public opinion has already made their opinion, and when it
Mm-hmm.
goes to the courts are now, instead of basing their opinion on fact like you're supposed to, especially when it comes to a black man, they're gonna base a lot of their opinion and their judgment on the public opinion, and that's all I have
Mm-hmm.
to say about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The new allegations is actually more linked to with Sean P. Diddy Combs is more linked to trafficking, and it
Right.
brings up sex workers, some people who are public figures, Daphne Joy, which is what brought 50 Cent into the fold. Um,
Because that's his baby mother.
right, Carisha. So and there was one more name. I don't have that name on deck. It was one or two more names. I don't have that name. And
Was
once
the white boy Brendan
that was the
something,
drug pusher. Was allegedly that was the pusher, the guy who,
allegedly, yeah.
yeah,
But
who.
can you explain to me, okay, a sex worker, whatever, sex trafficking. That's when you are, correct me if I'm wrong, because I just got familiar with these terms. Like, if I was to be in New Jersey, and if I was to travel from New Jersey over to Connecticut for sex, I am now a sex trafficker.
No.
It's not what it is.
Mm-mm.
Then explain furthermore to me.
B, you want
Uh,
to go?
I'm gonna do the so sex trafficking would be not you going to do the sex work. That's your choice. That is your ideal
Right.
choice.
That's your business.
It's your business. If it's
Mm-hmm.
you LLC it, you sell it, whatever, S corp, do whatever. Now, if you as a person is now against your without consent and your free will is now being taken from place to place for sexual act to gain money, drug, any type
mm,
of power over somebody where there's coercion, that is more the line of sex trafficking.
Right. Right. You're moving people.
You're right.
they
People.
even they even say R. Kelly called in and R. Kelly even called in and said he don't even think Diddy did that shit. Like,
Well, it's the the entertainment business is a very seedy business.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, it. There's a way to describe this. There's like a sworn group of secrecy that you keep between each other,
Mm-hmm.
right.
and now as social media, popularity, and money come involved, that secrecy is gone. And I
Right.
don't know if Diddy really did what the people are accusing him of doing. No one really truly knows, or what to the extent of what he did. But we do know for a fact that again, there's secretness, there's things that happen behind closed doors. But
It just it's just
my
easy to
question,
believe because of the
yeah,
rumors that we done hold that we it's just easy to believe because over the rumors that we done heard over the years. It's so easy to pin that on him. You understand what I'm saying? It's
correct,
like the rumors that we heard about Michael Jackson or anybody. Anytime I'm noticing now that when these people are like how you say like accused of anything, go back to the go back to their history and look at the pattern. Like when they're rumored to be doing something, they want to make something bigger of the rumor to be true. You understand what I'm
bro.
saying?
I
Now
agree with that.
all these people are like sacrifice. Michael Jackson, R. Kelly. Now you have Diddy and a slew of others. This shit is just crazy to me. So it's like, and then with like how you say with social media and the public opinion, it makes you sit there and like, shit, they're right. They're
You know,
right. So if
you
you
know what I
like,
want
if
to
you're a
tell
person
people.
with no fucking common sense, if you're a person with no common sense, you would sit there and say, "This nigga did it." Yeah, Brandon.
You can have even common sense. You know what I want to add to that? People, the moment the media is a powerful thing. The same media that builds you up. This was the same media when the Notorious B.I.G. died, that helped put, Diddy in the limelight, right? This was the same media that made it a thing that look at what he's doing, making him walk to juniors across the Brooklyn Bridge to get a cheesecake. This was all
Mm-hmm.
the same media, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
done these things. These things build you up and then to break you down and let you know who has the real power. The whole time, streaming is quiet on the set, right? Are we
Mhm.
looking for any of these other people? Are we tapping more into these stories, or are those stories being more submerged because of the narrative of where they're coming from? And to the forefront is people like Diddy. And then you got people doing the master's work like 50 Cent
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and feed into it. So now your opinion, you don't know that your opinion has been chosen for you. So people
But
who
you,
listen to this after show, when you watch stuff and what you consume, the food you take in, what you watch, what you scroll on your phone all the time, that is persuading you to think the way you think. And if you
yeah,
don't think that that's happening, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna call it
And
that,
if you
but it is what it is. So
and
but
if you
you,
listen and if you listen to DJ Academics too, he's a person too that's doing the master's work because all he ever fucking do nowadays is put on his fucking page about like some rumor of someone's sexuality or whatever. Who gives a fuck, nigga? I don't
but
care about that. Where is the music?
But
Okay.
here's the interesting part. People, I mean, to go back to a wrestling reference, Eric Bishaw's book said controversy sells, right? Controversy
Right.
creates cash. So if you're in a situation where you knew what was going on, you knew what was going on, and you're sitting back there and you're allowing it because it benefited you at the time. But now, when it's not benefiting you and you're on the shit end of the stick, you're sitting there saying, "Well, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I knew this. I knew this was going on, and what have you." You look like a hypocrite. It's the same thing I said about Ronda Rousey in the other show. You look like a fucking hypocrite because you're sitting there making these accusations. I'm sorry, you're agreeing with the accusations, but yet you did nothing when it was happened. So you're as bad as the person that created the moment and did the actions. That's one. Two is I got you, Kim. I got you, D. Two is that you know social media. We got internet thugs. Okay, people go on and they want to have comments. It's so funny. Sometimes when I respond back to people, in wrestling group chats and wrestling groups and stuff like that, and then I click on their page and they have one picture up, and have like 96 people they follow and
Burners.
23 followers, and then I'll sit there and be like, who am I talking to here? Who am I really talking to here? So the thing is that these people are people that in their total life, this is the most entertaining thing. They don't have anything else going on. This is interesting for them. They want to keep continue dumping. And then what ends up happening is the people that are their role models are the 50 Cents, are the DJ academics, because guess what? They enjoy
Dr.
trolls. They enjoy trolls. And then, but when you look at it, you know, what is the old saying? What don't come out in the wash come out in the rinse. So before you go up here and troll somebody, you better have your shit clean, okay? Because when the pendulum swings back as it always does, it's going to come right back on you because somebody will feel slighted in some type of way, and the secrets that you tried to bury and keep back and not let anybody know, it's going to come out. Ask Vince McMahon, ask Diddy, ask R. Kelly, ask Harvey Weinstein, ask Matt Lauer, ask Charlie Rose, and I could keep going on and
Donald
on
Trump.
and on. Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump's the only person that actually is doing well from the controversy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe all these people need to take a page out of his book because
Run for
he just
president.
does deniability. Okay, he's just like, no, it never happened. I don't give a fuck. You got me on camera. It never happens. Okay, it never happened. Yeah, that's
My man is Shaggy. It
yeah,
wasn't
it
me.
never happened. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kim.
Now, I was going to ask you, and what you were saying earlier about the secrecy, is them like there's been like a culture of secrecy, right? Is them
Correct.
like
Yes.
holding on to it and then now saying, "Oh, well, I knew this was happening." Is that like coupled together in that sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Because guess what? Don't think for a second Jeffrey Epstein was the only person that had an island. Okay, so let's be real. Yeah, there was other islands. The planes land different places. They don't just
Mm-hmm.
land on Jeffrey Epstein Island.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, everybody knows what to do. Understand something. The secret society, and I'm not going to Illuminati. I'm not doing all that. The
Conspiracy
secret
theorist.
society is that, guess what? There's people that actually enjoy the same things you like. Whatever you like, there's people out there that has a group that does it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Stop me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
No,
group
you're
that
right.
does it.
You're absolutely.
Okay?
You're
So so at the end of the day, that's a secret society.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Right then and there. It sounds Illuminati-ish, but at the same token, you like
That's one.
I'm not,
By the way.
that's one group. But there's ton of different stuff. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? There's ton of different things. And
Mm-hmm.
now guess what? Somebody feels slighted. So now it's coming to light, right? But meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know,
Not the
Usher did
ranch. Not the ranch.
okay. Usher did an interview,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm,
A few years ago on Howard Stern's show. And it's circulating now. So when he was 15 years old, his mother, okay, allowed him to fly to one of Diddy's private, island,
mm.
and to spend the summer with Diddy, right? And
So it did.
yeah, he spent the summer.
He started in
Um,
New York and then went to yeah. That's like publicly. He always says that.
yeah, and who knows what happened on that trip, right? Who knows what happened on that trip? But he said that he himself would have never sent his own child on a trip like that, to spend the summer with the stranger. Diesel, you had something to say earlier.
Oh, what I was saying is, I feel like every time there was geared up when motherfuckers when they do something good, when they start doing some good shit, that's when you always start hearing the bad shit. Because right before all of this, he was just giving back to all his ex artists, their paying them back with their publishing or what have you. So it's like now we hear all these rumors about him, like with the bad that he done. Never mind, we done heard all the shit over the years. It's like they're making something of it now. And
They
I feel like,
magnetized it.
yeah, they magnetize it. So I'm like, who did he tell no to? Like, like who was you recently fighting for, and you told somebody no? Or what was
Mm.
you like? What was you trying to gain power over? That now all of this is happening to you. And I'm not trying to excuse him for this, but you just gotta look at something. Like you gotta look inside that glass house, bro. Like why is all of this now?
Or
Right
is
now.
the publishing already a foreshadow because he knew knew it was coming down the pipeline? So let me start doing damage control. I'm bringing out the Love album. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Mm.
Right, the whole brother love
True.
thing he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Love album, people they're publishing. Like only thing I'm a little bit looking at a little wacky is like, okay, now you have the J26 members coming out saying, oh, he screwed us out of our money. Like it's convenient. I'm like, y'all didn't get clearance. Oh, but then again, y'all probably didn't write until you got to your second album. Like most industry standard was at the time. Your first album, it was rare unless you co-produce and executive produce basically your album, like the likes of like how Alicia Keys did it when she came out. Then Clive came and threw his name on it. You know, like unless you
Hmm.
did that, you wasn't really making no bread from your albums until it got to your sophomore album. So I don't know if that's what they mean. It's just that it's convenient that it's coming out now.
The only people I respect is the Lox and 50 Cent, because those are the only those are the only motherfuckers who came at Diddy before all of this shit and always like, you know what I mean? Them niggas wanted to drop a fucking refrigerator on his head.
Yeah, but the Locks was
But
they were right in their case. They were literally legit right
I
in.
know
right.
they was right, but I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers, those are the only motherfuckers who really stood up to Diddy before all of this. Like, someone says, oh, he did some inappropriate shit to me. Now all of a sudden you have 50 more cases. Oh yeah, he did it to me too. Then why the
Hmm.
fuck you ain't been saying something? What type
Well,
of shit?
if I can, like,
Yeah,
this is
nah,
what
go
like
ahead.
that Me Too movement thing was about. Like, it's a fear, right? When you're somebody with little power, right, going up against somebody who got big power, you know what I mean? Like you there's a big hesitancy. Like, am I gonna lose on this? You know what I'm saying? Is my life gonna
If
be
you
over if
lose,
I
you
try to
lose.
challenge? If I challenge this person? Well, no, I mean, this is an age old story, right? Like, absolute
Niggas
power
watch Law
corrupts
and Order too much.
absolutely. And and these these people, like, they didn't feel comfortable, they didn't feel like it was they would be able to gain anything from it, so they shut up about it. I'm sure
Mm.
day 26, when they got dropped, they were like, well, we don't have everything that we were supposed to have. What about this, that, and the third? And if they didn't have proper representation, or they didn't have the proper know-how or knowledge to try to pursue, and even like whoever intern or whoever small person that got manipulated to doing sexual stuff, they were just like, well, I guess got to take the loss, because there's no way I can fight this big
Well,
person who has all this money and all this power. They're gonna shut me up. And
well,
that's
well,
what
here,
the
well,
Howard Weinstein and all these other people, that's what happened with them too. They're
well.
victims, allegedly.
Mm.
Here's my advice to people: stay the fuck out of the way out of powerful people. Get the fuck out of their way. Like, what are you doing near them? What are you doing near them? You
But
never
that's
gonna be
hard.
where they're at.
Yeah,
It ain't
that's
That,
hard.
that's
that's hard.
You
That's
know what I'm
hard.
all
saying?
right.
It
All
ain't
right,
hard.
Diesel. All right, all right,
You stay the fuck out the way. If you ain't
all
got
right.
nothing to bring to their table, and if you ain't got nothing to bring to their table, then what the fuck are you going to their table for? But
But
obviously, but you want something off of their table. You want something off their table. You want something off their table. What is it?
I,
A
f-
fucking scam. That's
I
what the fuck they want.
I also feel like people should be held accountable. I think the stuff that we give power shouldn't have power.
Hmm.
Like the fame, the notoriety, money. There's motherfuckers that y'all never read the book, the guy next door, where your next door neighbor could be one of the richest, most person in the world, but because they don't carry themselves that way and choose to live in the area code that's similar like yours. You understand what I'm saying? We give certain things too much power, and that's the reason why social media has so much power. Just like media have power. If they give it, they can take it. And I think that that's where we don't give people accountability due to their power and stuff like that. Like you can't stay out of the way of somebody powerful. They go where the fuck they want. So if they want to come to your house and take over, they can now because they're powerful. And it's just supposed to be okay. And the pendulum has shifted. You're now a victim. You wasn't in their way. They came now to you. So it's a double-edged sword.
Right. All right. So,
Well, fuck that double-edged sword.
That's gonna hurt. It's
all
double.
right. Well, having
ah!
said that,
You said double
having said all
penetration.
that, that is the breakdown show for this
Wait, that's
evening.
it? That's it?
That's
That's
it.
all?
Yeah,
That's
man. Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, man.
That's it.
So we want to
That's
spend that
all,
whole
folks.
shit
That's
on
it.
Diddy. That's
That's
it.
I
it.
think
I don't
Diesel
like
wanted
that.
to do some more. Give me
Go
some
All
ahead.
right.
more.
Well, guess what? We're not gonna do that. So,
Yeah,
nonetheless,
okay, yeah. Okay,
you know,
we're done, people. Goodbye. See you later. Have fun.
We can name this. What you said the other day, Sour Diesel? Did he do it?
Oh,
Did he do it? That's a good one. That's a good one. Take that. Take that. Take
all
that.
right. All right, guys. Just keep remembering to tune into the Three Amigos podcast and the after show each and every Sunday night. We live at 9 p.m. on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe all our videos. And
Mm.
where, and also listen to us where you get your local podcast from, fellas. Anything else?
yeah.
Nope.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my boy Malcolm. My boy Malcolm Weeze. Thank you for checking us out last week. I hope you're checking us out this week. You know, keep viewing us, man. We are the ones. We are the nation of conversation.
You
So,
damn
what's
right.
your situation?
Oh, Podsman. Yeah.
What? Okay. Other than that, guys, we'll see. We'll see you next week. Peace.